Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. We have another Patreon request from one of our awesome patrons, Nina, who's given us another Davina request. Nathan, this is what Nina had to say about this song. She said, Davina released a brand new song in March. So just last month. That's cool. Yeah. It's called I Said No, Sir. It is a song about sexual harassment and a message that it needs to stop. She said in an interview that she realized that she does not know a woman who had never been bothered by a man. So that's why she wrote the song. Yeah. And she goes on to say, Nina goes on to say, I think it's extremely powerful and a song that every person should hear, boys and girls. Curious to hear your thoughts. Wow. Okay.
I'm a little upset. I'm mad. Why you trying to get some? Keep your hands off. I'm the boss of these breasts and ass. And no, sir. To my global mamas, teacher sons. I got body, I got money, zero tolerance. If I go abroad or for a run, I'm not the problem. Oh, you wanna taste it? Adam and Eve, little nibble on the apple looking bittersweet. Don't you say you want me, say you need me to agree. Use both ARs, boys, none of this is yours. None of this is yours, none of this is yours. Choose your battles, none of this is yours. None of this is yours. If that's in your head, you're messed up. I might get naked, shake that cake. I'm still not asking for it. I'm a little upset. I'm mad 'cause I said no, sir. I said no, sir. To my global daddies, teach your girls to appreciate their bodies. Fellas, spread the word. And if I go out braless, 'cause strap marks hurt, don't try to flirt. Use both ARs, boys. None of this is yours. None of this is yours. None of this is yours. Choose your battles. None of this is yours. None of this is yours. I'm a little upset. I'm mad. Why you trying to get some? Keep your hands off. I'm the boss of these breasts and mess. You can only get some if I say so. I just love you feeling pressure. If that's in your head, you're messed up. I might get naked, shake that cake. I'm still not asking for it. I'm a little upset. I'm mad 'cause I said no, sir. If that's in your head, you're messed up. I might get naked, shake that cake. I'm still not asking for it. I'm a little upset. I'm mad 'cause I said no, sir. I said no, sir.
NPO Radio 2.
Oh, those guys again. Oh, you missed it. Sorry, I did. My reaction I did by myself. These two guys came up at the end as well. Just look at them. We should. Nathan, you have a beard. You have the beard. So let's. Can you do his face? Okay, do his face, and I'll do. We should make that the thumbnail. I'll put these guys next to it. It's okay to have fun with a serious subject. I'm sure Davina would be happy with that. Yeah. Okay. Obviously, the subject is serious, of course. So I'll talk a little bit about that, but also talk about the song composition. So obviously, a very serious message, and I'm glad Davina's singing about it. It is something that really does need to stop. I mean, guys and girls, whoever, keep your hands to yourself. Say no. Listen to people when they say no. Yeah, it's just weird that we're still dealing with this. I don't know. I don't know what it's like to be a girl. I don't understand it. And I'm sorry you guys are going through that. I do apologize on behalf of men. I'm sorry. If I was around that kind of behavior, I would knock those guys' blocks off. I can't stand that crap, any kind of abuse. So I hate abuse. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Okay. But then the song was great. Here's the thing. She is a really establishing herself as a great artist. Like, these are good compositions, great songs. I love the pop rock feel. I love the band that she plays with, the guitar solo at the end. I love her band. They're great bands. It's that rock song styling that I like, that I enjoy. I love pop rock. She's nailing it. She is, she's like heir apparent to Pink, which is fine. It's, that's great. She has that pop rock ability to her. She can sing, she can wail. I love the use of the backing vocals. I've said this before. You can't bring, unless she brings a whole entourage of, girl singers behind her, she can't bring them. That's fine. This is like, I've always said, like, the backing vocals, when you don't have them in person, you have to use, to me, it's like an instrument. It's just another instrument that you just have to, that you have on stage, but it's just, she records them in the studio, but then she sings behind them or on top of them, which is fine by me. Because because in this song in particular, I should say, it adds that oomph that you would hear in the studio version. So she can't bring them on stage, or, all the girls that sing the background vocals, but you hear because in this song, it's the anthem of girls, right? It's the anthem of girls singing. That's what I like about it. So you have to hear these, and they sound kind of youngish voices, this kind of gang chorus of female voices singing the chorus, which I love. So yeah, great stuff.
Okay. I have lots to say, but I'll try and keep it short. These lyrics are, to me, very powerful, because nothing drives me more crazy than the statement, if you didn't want me to act this way, then why did you dress that way? Nothing drives me more crazy than that. As if it's somehow the girl's problem why the guys are losing their minds. And, I think the reason why we're still saying it is because it's not being addressed. That's the reason why this song exists. That's the reason why so many girls, yes, it's a little bit different to see, girls that do go braless, because we've been so kind of conditioned to not seeing that, right? So there's an argument there that says, like, well, that'll take some time before it becomes normal, that, right? And we don't get so, like, worked up about it, right? Because that's a difference from when you and I grew up. That didn't happen very often, and that it's happening more now. I think it's good. I think it's not because I want to see, nipples per se. It's because I think it just needs to kind of relax. We need to, like, let that go as a thing, right? It's not a big deal anymore. And I do think there's a real unfortunate argument around this, like, oh, well, boys, they just can't control themselves. So girls, you really got to, make sure that you don't provoke them and cause them to, go after you and try and, like, get their hands on you. Like, that, to me, drives me nuts. And I like that she says in here, none of this is yours. And then the line, unless I say so. Like, if I say it's on, then it's on. But until I say so, this idea that I say no means yes. Like, that's a chant. There are groups of men and boys, men even though, that go around chanting no means yes. And have you heard this chant? Have you heard of this? No means yes, and yes means anal. That's the chant. That
what? From where?
Yes. Men and boys that are trying to, like, push against this.
I see.
That's the chant, like, that
edge lords, as they say.
Yes. Yeah. That has to stop. Like, it's just, that's ridiculous. I get that maybe some people are disturbed by the changes that might be happening, but that's not a way to push back, right? If you've got an argument to make, then make your argument. But, like, going around chanting that kind of stuff and thinking that that'll make the change somehow, you're fooling yourself. Anyway, that's my soapbox. I'll come off my soapbox now. This song, like you say, is a great song. I love that she has dark hair, kind of a cool styling.
Yeah, what do you think? What do you think? I know we're not trying to objectify her, but do you prefer
Yeah.
her in the darker hair, or the lighter hair? Which one do you?
She's great either way. I think
That's
phenomenal. Either way.
diplomatic.
I know
want to
you're
say
a blonde
her,
person. That's why.
No,
but like
I was just going to say I like the dark on her. Look, it suits her very well. I love blonde hair, yes, in general, but I'm actually saying the dark hair actually suits her. I don't know why, but it looks like it really suits her look. Yeah.
Very like. I love that they had that kind of choral thing that they had, like, because it looks like they were like recording that live. Like a lot of her songs seem to be recorded live.
Okay.
Yeah, because they like cut to a track to play the choral singing. But it looked like they were like pressing a button or something to make that happen. So it looked like there was a live rendition of that song. That's kinda cool.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay.
I liked it.
Awesome stuff. Thanks, Nina. Thank you so much for all your requests, your support of the channel. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much, and we will see you on the next one.